district, and I'm so happy to be here with all of you and to see all of you, especially our kids. Hi guys. I know I was with you guys yesterday. You're probably tired of me, but I'm going to keep it moving. So we're here this morning because, as you all know, we are supporting S.I.C Film School and the launch of this amazing S.I.C tank behind me. And for those of you who don't know, S.I.C stands for Social Impact Content. And that's what it's totally focused on. It's about the community. It's about the youth in the community. It's about changing the narrative and making sure that we're uplifting our community. So without further ado, I want to start off by recognizing some of my colleagues in government that's here, starting with our mayor, Mayor Mike Spano, who you will hear from shortly. Yes. Commissioner Christopher Sapienza from the police department. Majority Leader at the City Council, Tasha Diaz. Councilmember Corazon Pineda Isaac. We have our friends from the PAL, Marisol Mancebo is here with us. And there's a slew of community partners that's here, but I'm not going to name everyone. I'm going to save some stuff for later in the program. But for now, I want to ask our Mayor, Mike Spano, to please join me at the podium and bring some remarks. Mayor Spano.
Thank you, Shanae. As Shanae was just talking about, the goal here today is to empower our students who have been directly affected by social issues like gun violence and poverty to create content and tell their own stories. The S.I.C tank will operate as a mobile classroom, video village, edit suite, and live stream truck for the school's productions. Think about that, with all that's happening right down here in South Yonkers. I see Robert Helmy's here and Joe Cotter. Where are they? Let's give them a nice round of applause. They're the ones building the studios, and they're the ones creating this Hollywood on Hudson that we're seeing here unfold. And we're able to take all that and all that success and add S.I.C productions to it. It's an amazing opportunity for especially South Yonkers, not just for Yonkers, but especially South Yonkers. It was for a long time. We didn't have the development. We didn't have the job development. There was just so much that wasn't happening here, and finally, we're seeing Yonkers get recognized, and the people in our community get recognized for their hard work and their dedication. There is so much potential here, and there's so much happening, and we have so much to be proud of. And so I have a proclamation here on behalf of the members of the City Council, along with myself, where we have declared today is S.I.C Tank Day here in the city of Yonkers for the S.I.C tank. And let's just say thank you for your hard work, your dedication, and your commitment, and your vision, because it's going to make a big difference in the lives of our kids. It really will. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, Mayor. And at this time, I would like to ask, the mayor mentioned that Robert Helmy from Great Point Studios and Joe Cotter was here from iPark. And, Joe has been such a great partner for S.I.C Film School. We wouldn't do it any justice without having him come and say a few words. So Joe Cotter, please join me at the podium and give us some remarks.
Thank you, Shanae, and happy birthday.
Thank you.
We just want to congratulate Hezues. When we first met Hezues, he just had nothing but energy. He's so optimistic, he's so positive, and he had a great connection with youth. And when you do a project like this, we've had this property since 1999, and the studios are about 3 years old, but we thought it was very important to build real connection so the whole community could benefit from this. So Hezues was one of the bridges, and we couldn't be more supportive, and we really want to see him build his school in the Armory, and we're very excited. So it really is teamwork, and Hezues is certainly part of our team. So we just want to congratulate him and thank him for all his work, and good luck, and thank the mayor and the city council and Team Yonkers, who have been really supportive, because it's not easy to do this anywhere. So Yonkers has really been embraced us with both arms, and that's really been important, and I can tell you the project's really benefited from it. So thank you, everyone, and have a good day.
I forgot I'm emceeing. So everything we do here in Yonkers, especially in the city council, is always about the people. This is truly what a public-private partnership looks like. And with that, I want to ask our police commissioner, Chris Sapienza, to please come up and talk about the partnership that our city will be doing with S.I.C Film School today. So thank you, Chris, please.
Thank you. Good morning. When Hezues approached me a while back, he had talked about the prospect of a program he called Glocks for Ox. So historically, we've always had a gun buyback program where if you turned in a firearm, we would give a $500 voucher or cash to try to get guns off the street. But Hezues took it to another level, and he said, what if we gave out ocular sets? So instead of just giving out cash, we could teach people a skill at the same time. And he had me in the metaverse with the oculars on, and I see there's a whole world of potential beyond my scope. But I believe in what he's doing, and we're looking forward to the partnership.
Thank you, Commissioner. For those of you who don't know, I didn't know. I had to do a lot of learning and education around this whole film thing, and especially when it comes to the metaverse. I know nothing about it, but you know, it's so important. I know that our youth, they understand the future movement with technology. They understand the importance of being online all the time and connecting with each other. And apparently Hezues understood that way before anybody else, and he had such a great vision, and none of this would be possible if it wasn't for him. So Hezues, will you please come and talk to us a little bit more about your vision, what's happening here, and you know, oh, before you do, I want to recognize Simmer Brandon is here from Majority Leader Andre Stewart Cousins, and Annie. Thank you for being here. They're neighbors, by the way, so it's good that you guys could come down and, you know, celebrate this opening launch of Stick Tank. Annie, would you like to bring words from the Majority Leader's office? Okay.
Thank you, Councilwoman. Hi, everyone. So the Senate Majority Leader cannot be here today because she's up in Albany fighting the good fight for the people. I just want to say congratulations to Hezues. We are neighbors. We're excited for Glocks for Ox coming into our community. And on behalf of the Senator, we do have a certificate for appreciation for you. Of course.
Thank you. Actually, before you speak, I think my colleagues and I from the City Council have something for you as well. So I'd like to ask Majority Leader Tasha Diaz to come up. I don't see Deanna with the oh, there she is. Tasha, please, as the Majority Leader, would like you to say a few words and present this to Hezues.
All these recognitions, I should get a press conference every week, so this is nice.
Well, Hezues, on behalf of myself and the entire City Council, we want to say thank you for bringing new and innovative ideas to our community. Why? Because the kids have to see it in order to be it, you know? And this is just one of the things that we're bringing to Yonkers. So thank you for choosing Yonkers. Thank you for being a part of Yonkers. And we're looking forward to doing more ideas with you. So thank you. On behalf of the Yonkers City Council.
Everyone just look at me. Okay, please. Thank you. Perfect. Thank you.
Without further ado, let's hear it for Hezues R.
Thank you, everyone, for attending this morning. There's so many people to thank in this process. First, I want to bring up Empress, if you guys mind coming up for a second. PCNY, Lewis and Oren, Chris. Just stand beside me for a moment. I'm not going to have you guys talk. So when Shanae talked about public and private partnership, it's also important to have community building. I bought this ambulance last year with a vision to convert it for the school because the name of the school is SICK. So having an ambulance is a play on sick, but we're healing humanity. And instead of showing up for a medical emergency, we show up for an emergency of the narrative, of social media, of mental health, of what we're consuming, and changing the messaging that's impacting society. These gentlemen up here were part of the conversion of the vehicle. Empress volunteered their time, donated equipment in the conversion. We had to reinstall the emergency lighting and rewire the inside. PCNY, No Limit, did the paint job for us. They did an amazing job, did detailing on the inside. So after we finish the press conference, we're going to open up the truck and allow everybody to walk through. It's an amazing technology inside this vehicle. There's 4 cameras that could be transmitted 5,000 feet away, 4K signal, a drone that flies off the roof. So it's set up as a video village, edit suite, and a mobile classroom so we could pull up to under-resourced schools and do production on location and education. Thank you, gentlemen. I won't have you stand any longer. First, I want to thank Joe Cotter. A few years ago, when I came to Yonkers to look at doing a potential site for S.I.C Film School, Joe was the gentleman who introduced the idea of doing something at the Armory. We've partnered with the PAL. Is Marisol? Do you mind coming up for a moment, Marisol? Marisol has been one of the biggest supporters of S.I.C Film School. It was a long process to get the vote for us to sign a 50-year lease with the building. I have to thank all the women on the city council who came together and voted for us to sign the lease for 50 years, and Marisol for being a big advocate for the school. I also want to thank the mayor. Mayor Spano has a vision for the city to create Hollywood on the Hudson, but he's also focused on diversity and inclusion and access. So it's important that not only we having these big studios to make films, but we have a pipeline for local residents to have access to that, and not only creating content for television and film, but having a focus on social impact where we're changing narrative and improving society. Thank you, Commissioner, for joining us in partnership to launch Glocks for Ox. Glocks for Ox will be the first gun exchange STEM program in the country, being launched here in Yonkers, New York. The youth will be able to trade in a gun, get a headset. This is a Web3 version of a program I launched in 2005 called Guns for Cameras. I was awarded by President Barack Obama in 2014 as a champion of change for that initiative. So we're really excited to take Glocks for Ox a step further and provide a multitude of services. And of course, I have to thank Shanae Williams. She had her fundraiser here last night at S.I.C Space. Joe also was nice enough to support us with this corner space for S.I.C. Think about Joe. There's a lot of people he supports in the community. Multiple business owners that I found out they started him lending them a space to set up their business. And he's just been as supportive for S.I.C as we're waiting to build out our campus. So having this gallery space here, we're going to be doing opening for this next month. There's going to be a volumetric capture studio in here. Kids will be able to come in after school. We'll create a hologram of them for AR, VR, the metaverse. So everything is going to work in tandem between the truck, the campus, our VR training room, and everything's S.I.C. So thank you, everyone. I'll let Shanae conclude. But I really appreciate everyone coming out today.
Yes, thank you, Jesus. So we're going to conclude with a happy birthday song to me. No, I'm just kidding. I'm joking. But it is my birthday, and I'm happy that I'm here with you all to share in this very special moment for S.I.C Film School. So thank you for being here.
Oh, and a reveal for the Glocks for Ox logo done by local artist Evan Bishop.
Evan Bishop and Katori Walker. Thank you, guys. That's dope. So at this time, I guess we're going to try to organize how we're going to get everybody in and out of this tank. And, you know, you guys can take pictures and do your thing. Oh, I'm told we have to do the ribbon cutting. Yes. All right, elected officials, Joe, PCNY, Empress, YPD, everybody, let's come up behind the podium and we'll cut the ribbon.
Joe and I. Okay. Is it long enough?
Longer than you think.
Why doesn't everybody move down a little more? Shanae, everybody move that way.
Everybody take 2 steps.
Got a lot of space.
Come on down, Joe.
Come on down.
2 more steps.
Beautiful, right there. That's the show. Now just get in position for a pretend cut. So I'll put the scissors in place as you're going to cut, but do not cut. These are for the still pictures.
Everyone look this way, please. Thanks to the downtown bid as well.
Photographers, are you ready?
Yep. Come on, Mom.
Ladies and gentlemen, countdown for 5. Nice and loud. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
How do you feel, Shanae?
Good, happy. I can go enjoy the rest of my birthday now, stress free. No, I'm excited. I feel excited. I feel really happy that this is finally happening.
So all the students in attendance today, you guys can make your way up the street to the left. We're going to open up the trunk.